Are you tired of getting pregnant every now and then just because your husband sneezed, you get pregnant? This video is for you. If you are looking into your options for birth control for your family planning, watch this video to the end. There are lots of natural and modern family planning methods you can adopt. But the problem is, a lot of them are not reliable, while others are reliable. And another issue is, most of them have more disadvantages than advantages. Some of them are stressful, not comfortable, and not economical too. I have done 2 different videos on natural family planning methods and modern family planning methods you can adopt. So if you have not watched those videos, I am going to leave the links to those videos under this video so that you can watch it to enable you choose the one you want. But today in this video, I am going to extensively explain IUD as one of the best modern family planning method you can adopt. A lot of people have sent messages into my DM asking me questions about the type of family planning method they can adopt for their birth control. If you are one of those people that have sent messages into my DM and other people who wants to know more about the best family planning method they can adopt, try and watch this video till the end, because I'm going to explain the benefits of IUD, when you can use IUD, who can use IUD, when you can remove it, in case you want to get pregnant, when should you remove IUD. All these and so many other questions I am going to answer in this video. But before I go into that, let's do the usual. If you have not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button right now and like this video if you see value in it. What that means is that if you subscribe to this channel, whenever I upload new videos like this, you will be the #1 person to get notification so that you don't miss out. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Alright, so welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Ife Health View, where we talk about everything reproductive health. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today, in this video, like I said before, I am going to discuss the IUD as one of the best family planning method you can adopt for your birth control. Now, the first question is, what is IUD? IUD simply stands for Intra Uterine Device. IUD or intrauterine device is a small coiled piece of plastic or iron. It is inserted by a doctor into the uterus of a woman, and it can last for many years if your body does not reject it. Like I said before, IUD may be a metal or a plastic coil or a loop that is inserted into the uterus of a woman by a doctor. It must be done by a qualified medical personnel, either a doctor, a nurse, or a midwife, or a matron. Anybody that is going to help you to insert IUD must be a qualified medical personnel. It's not something you can do by yourself to avoid complications. IUD prevents fertilization or the implantation of the zygote in the uterus. The IUD device is left in the uterus of a woman until it is necessary to replace it or to remove it. When IUD is properly inserted, it is reliable and economical too. IUD is a very safe method of birth control, but you must visit your doctor at the interval of 3 months to ensure that the position is still intact. If there is any shift in position, pregnancy can occur. So the reason for visiting your doctor every 3 months is to make sure that it is still in its proper position. Now, the second question is, what are the benefits of IUD? Apart from the fact that IUD is safe and economical too, another benefit is that IUD lasts for a long time. It can last for a maximum of 12 years and a minimum of 7 years. And within this period, you will not miss your period or your menstrual cycle for a month. In other words, IUD can last for as long as 12 years. But like I said before, within this period, You will always visit your doctor at the interval of 3 months to ensure that it is still in its proper position to avoid unwanted pregnancy. Apart from that, IUD lasts for a long time. As a matter of fact, I used IUD for 7 years, and within these 7 years, I never missed my period for a month. Therefore, from research and from my experience, IUD lasts for a very long time. This is one of the benefits of IUD. The second benefit, or the next benefit of IUD, is that IUD is mostly hassle free. Once you have inserted IUD, you don't have to think about it. Neither does your partner have to think about it. So it is hassle free. The next benefit of IUD is that it is safe to use if you are breastfeeding. So it is not something that has any form of complications on you or your baby. So you can use IUD even when you are breastfeeding. In other words, after delivery, you can wait for a month or two, then you insert your IUD, and all through the period of lactation, there is no complication. You can enjoy your IUD while you're breastfeeding. Now, let's talk about who can use IUD. This is the next question. Who can use IUD? Most healthy women can use IUD. IUD is specially suited for women with one husband because they are at low risk of contacting STD. STD simply means sexually transmitted diseases. Therefore, IUD don't protect against STD. In other words, you shouldn't use IUD if you have STD or if you have had recent pelvic infection. Do not use IUD. If you are pregnant, do not use IUD. If you have confirmed that you are already pregnant, do not insert IUD. If you have had cancer of the cervix or if you have cancer of the uterus, do not use IUD. Or if you have unexplained vaginal bleeding, do not use IUD. All these conditions will not allow IUD to work properly, and it can cause more infections or further complications. Hormonal IUD are considered safe unless you have liver disease or breast cancer, or you are at high risk for breast cancer. In rare cases, the size and shape of your uterus may make it tough to place an IUD, but naturally or ordinarily, IUD is very safe. Now, the next question is, how is an IUD inserted? How can you insert IUD? Like I said before, IUD is inserted by a doctor. Your doctor will insert the IUD during one of your visits to his office. The procedure for inserting IUD starts out similar to getting a pap smear. You will put your feet in a stirrups. Your doctor will then place a speculum in the vagina to hold the vagina open. Your doctor will put the IUD in a small tube that he will insert into your vagina. He will move the tube up through the cervix and into the uterus. He then puts the IUD out of the tube and puts the tube out. Strings attached to the IUD will hang 1 to 2 inches into the vagina. You may have cramps and bleeding, but it may go away in few days. Some women may even feel light from the pain. You can have most IUD placed at any time in your cycle, but it may be more comfortable to have it inserted while you are having your period. This is because at this time, your cervix is most open, so it is very easy to insert it at this period. The next question is, are there side effects of IUD? Yes, IUD has a very little side effect, positive one at that. For the first few months, some women have irregular spotting. Eventually, most women have light period or no period at all. Pregnancies rarely occur with IUD. If you are using IUD, you hardly get pregnant because it is 99.99% safe. Therefore, IUD is very, very good. The next question is, can my partner feel the IUD during intercourse? Your partner shouldn't be able to feel anything. But if he does, it will be a minor contact with the string of the IUD. and this shouldn't cause any discomfort during intercourse. The string softens the longer you have the IUD and can be trimmed shorter. Therefore, IUD does not disturb you or your partner during sexual intercourse, and it does not cause any form of panic or discomfort. Talking about other side effects of IUD are safe. Most women do not have side effects at all, but most times the effect may be mild. Serious problems with IUD are rare. Some women feel little pain right after their doctor has inserted the IUD, but the feelings should pass away in few minutes. In few days after insertion, you can expect to have period-like cramps or a little pain, but you are very unlikely to get pregnant while you are using IUD. But if this happens, it raises your risk of having miscarriage, infections, or early labor and delivery. It also puts you at high risk of ectopic pregnancy. When a fertilized egg implants outside the uterus, that is ectopic pregnancy, but it's very rare. Therefore, let your doctor know if you think you might be pregnant when using IUD, or if you have belly pain or vaginal bleeding, which is very rare. About 1 in 10 women will get ovarian cyst in the first year after they get an IUD. They are usually harmless and go away in their own within 3 months.